Hey guys, welcome to Fontana Dam, specifically the Fontana Hilton, which is literally the best hut I think I've come across on this trail so far. So on this video, I'm just going to be going through my pack, showing you how I have everything packed, what I have packed. I've been walking for about 3,200 kilometers, maybe 3,300, 3,400 by now. And I have more than that distance to go. So, let's get to it. This is an Osprey 50-ish liter pack, an Atmos. It's done me very, very well. It's easily my favorite pack that I have ever bought or used. It's quite light, it has tons of features. You can go lighter than this, but with my style, I prefer a more kind of moderate weight setup. So, has a bunch of these outer pockets. As I hike, I can access these pockets. This pocket usually has my phone, my headphones in case I want to listen to music, and of course, something very important, my harmonica. On this pocket, I usually have a bunch of snacks. Right now I just have one Nature Valley bar, which I forgot about and left in there, and a bit of spare change. On the top pockets, I have my more quick access stuff, which I can access for snacks. So I do sometimes have a few snacks in here, but right now I'm just carrying my gloves in case it gets cold. I bought those from Dollar General for about $5 a little while ago. I have my Sawyer Mini, nice little water filter, although it does filter quite slowly, so the Sawyer Squeeze is the big one. That's the main one I think I'm going to go for in future trips. I also have the straw, which I can use with that. Toilet paper bag, very important that you have easy access to that. Head torch, very straightforward one, a Black Diamond Astro R, also very important to have easy access to. In the larger pocket, bug net, little first aid kit I carry inside here. What's in my first aid kit? I have blister tape, glue, antiseptic, a compression bandage, some additional blister tape, just in case I really need it, a whistle, some of these compressed towels. I got those from the church a little while ago and kind of just held on to them. And I also have a few of these dehydration Hydralyte packets. Very, very important, as I found on hikes, because quite often, even when you're prepared, you can get into problems with dehydration. Alcohol pad as well, just in case I really get seriously cut or wounded. And that's pretty much it for that bag. And it for that pocket. One thing I realized I didn't take out until the end of the video. I also keep a patch and a small pocket knife here. So the pocket knife just has pretty much not much more than a bottle opener and a blade, but that's pretty much all you need. On the other side, I've got a couple of spare shoes and a carabiner. Carabiner itself can also be very important. I have my rain jacket. It's a Rainbird jacket. It's done fairly well. It definitely needs to be either replaced or more well waterproofed though. Nonetheless, it still keeps me warm when everything's wet and cold, so I'm pretty happy with that. In the outer pocket is also where I keep my trail mix. During the day at least, as well as my rubbish. My little rubbish bag is here. Now let's go into the main pocket, the inner pocket. Right here I have my tent on the very, very top. That means that I can just check my tent out when I need to start setting it up. I also have my tent poles and easy access rolled up inside my sleeping mat. I carry this big bulky sleeping mat, a Thermarest. Some people really want to carry much lighter things, but I feel pretty happy with this. It's kind of my comfort, it's kind of my home on the trail. And it has kept me very warm on some very cold nights. Also, easy access is my food. This is where I keep my breakfast and dinner and the lunches, which I am not using that day. And more separately, I also carry my tortillas and my peanut butter jar, which is, here. Also loose in this bucket, stove, cooking set. I'll show you what I carry inside my cooking set. Small bowl I use for breakfast. Spoon. Toothbrush, toothpaste. The stove itself, which I'll just show you really quick. Nice little kind of no-brand stove. People are often carrying stuff like it. Soap, lighter, and of course my larger pot, which I use for dinners. Also in this main pocket is my electronics bag. So in my electronics bag, which is actually quite heavy, I carry my drone, the controller for the drone, which is actually a fair bit heavier than the drone. I also carry spare propellers and a small tool to replace the propellers if needed within the drone case. This cord is to charge my phone. I also have some spare accessories for my Sawyer squeeze. So I have the pouch, as well as the syringe that I use to back flush it. Power bank, 20,000 capacity power bank. I kind of find I need it when I'm vlogging. Small little cable I use to charge my head torch. Some spare duct tape. I found that to be very important. Then I also have my wallet, which I sometimes carry with me during various situations, for instance in town. So that includes my passport, all this important stuff. As well as my two USB-A to USB-C cables, which I use just for charging my power bank and for charging my drone. Compass, I haven't used it, but I will use it in emergency situations. I believe I will most likely find myself using it in Canada. And finally, the plug, which I plug into power outlets. So you can see I have two USB outlets here, which is much handier than carrying a plug with one. On the side pockets, forgot to mention, that's where I carry my water. Now, as for clothes, I'm wearing sandals. My sandals are my go-to hiking shoes. It's kind of one of my trademarks. And then I also have socks as well. I also carry another spare change of socks inside there, which I use for sleeping. This set of socks definitely needs to be washed. It usually perpetually needs to be washed. I'm also wearing my hiking clothes right now. So I'm wearing my hiking pants, which have definitely seen better days, but you know, hiker fashion. There's this puffy, which I used to replace my old shell jacket a little while ago. This is actually my town shirt, it's not my hiking shirt. But it's nice and it's collar up and it's long sleeve, and I use it for sun protection if I need to. I also wear my thermals underneath here during cold days. Now let's go into my clothes. So I usually access my clothes bag from here to make them easier to access during the night. So inside here I have another shirt, my sleeping bag, which is rated to -2 degrees Celsius, which I found to be enough, especially in conjunction with my liner, my sleeping liner. I use a silk and cotton blend liner, which I found to be quite nice. Pajamas, which I just go to sleep with when it's cold at least. Pants for town. Spare rubbish bag in case I need to carry wet clothes. This vest for road walks or areas where there's large amounts of hunting. A few underwear. And of course the socks. And that's just about it. So I carry all that stuff in 3 separate dry bags. By the way, the pack also comes with a rain cover, just in case. Thank you all for watching. This is Harmonica here. See you next time.